Hello, I am going to explain how to use Teams on your mobile phone. First of all, you need to open the app. If you don't have the Teams app on your phone, download it from Google Play or the App Store on your phone. You will need to sign in for the first time with your college email address and password. Don't sign in using your personal email address and password. You won't be able to access your class groups. If you're not sure of your college email address or password, ask your tutor to help you. Then open the app. You will see a screen that maybe looks like this. At the bottom, I can see that this purple icon is highlighted. This means I am in the chat box of the app. I can see all my messages from groups that I'm in or from individual people. If I click on this button on the right, I can start a new chat. I will be able to write the name of the person I want to contact. So maybe you can write the name of your teacher and then click on their name. And then underneath, you will be able to type a message to them, just like you would in any other messaging app like WhatsApp. Icons on the left show that the messages are from an individual person. It might be a teacher or a student, but they show they're from an individual. These icons show that these messages are part of a group chat that was in my calendar. So maybe it's from a class that's in my calendar every week. Let's look at one of these as an example. Let's click on this one. When I click on that, I am taken to the chat for that class. I can scroll down and see what's above it. I can scroll further down and see what's further up. This is a long message. I can scroll further down and keep going. I will see all the chat messages from everybody in that class. I will also see all the files that have been saved or shared in that class. Then I can type a message that will be sent to everybody in the class. Everyone will be able to see it. If I click on this button on the right, this is the microphone button. This means I can send an audio message. You need to press the button and keep your finger or thumb on the button while you record your message. When you have finished speaking, take your finger or thumb off the button. Your message will be ready. You can choose to delete it if you press the bin button, or you can click the arrow to send it. This button at the top that says More, I can see a section that says Files. Click on this button. I can see all the files that have been shared in that class. So I don't need to scroll through the chat to find them all. They are all in one place. Let's click on this one, the first one, as an example. If I click on that, I can see the document that has been shared. I can scroll down to see what is below. If I scroll back up, I can see there's an arrow at the top. If we click on this, we will go back to the Files section. If we click again on the arrow at the top, we will go back to the previous screen. And again, click on that arrow to take us back to the chat, the main chat. Another function that is very useful that you will need is the calendar area. If you click on this button, you will see the events, meetings and classes that are in your calendar. You can click on the Join button to join the class or the meeting. This is really useful, and when you click on that button, you will see this screen. Obviously, the picture will be your picture or just an icon. These buttons here, you can click on them to select if you want the video on or off, if you want your mic on or off. Don't forget, if your mic is off and the teacher asks you to speak, you will have to unmute yourself during the meeting. To join the class, click on this button at the bottom. If you need any help with any other features or any other aspects of using Teams, please ask your teacher. We have today covered how to use the chat, how to look for the files that have been shared in a class chat, and how to join a Teams meeting using your calendar. Practice using the app so that you get used to it. I hope this video has helped you. Thank you for watching.